Hello, everyone. This is the leader of the resistance here, and today we are going to be covering a game that is part of a series that helped launch my old channel, Orcs Must Die. I am a veteran in this series, considering I have played and have nearly beaten both of the other games. And I think it's time we continue the fight. It's time for the chef to get back in the kitchen.
Maximilian is gone. No one knows where he is. He left the Order, left me, with these children. Born with the ability to use wrist magic, Egan had no idea how powerful he was. Kelsey was the most studious novice in the Order, but she lacked control. I had to test their capabilities. A real ogre would have eaten you by now.
Sorry, sorceress.
You will wish for that fate before long.
Think he said he's coming back?
Wow, it's like you're allergic to saying smart stuff.
Come, playtime is over.
Allow me to give you a quick demonstration and a quick explanation of how the game works. The loadout bar is where we select weapons and traps, as well as putting trinkets that we can activate. The objective is to make sure enemies don't make it through that rift. And we get currency by killing enemies and picking up coins. The map in the top right will show us the path they will take in order to reach the rift.
Okay, that is definitely not an Order rift.
Yeah, I'd like to tell you I knew that, but I didn't.
You are correct, Kelsey. That rift is different. Quickly, get traps placed and stay on the move. I will instruct you further when I can.
How do we hear her when we can't see her?
Telepathy, genius. Now, let's try out these traps for real. Ready to go!
Attack!
Enemies are preparing to breach one of our gates.
Oh, I am good at this!
Charge!
Enemies! They're entering the rift.
How did... Oh, god damn it. The traps must have flung them across the lava.
I love traps. I don't have the coins.
There are enemies in our rift room.
Well, there aren't. At least not yet.
They're almost there.
The optimal spot.
enemies in our rift room.
Oh, god damn it.
Enemies at the rift.
Die, die, die!
There are enemies in our rift room. They're almost there.
I have never been so happy. Woo! Let's do this!
There are enemies in our rift room. Enemies at the rift. They're almost there.
Can we go again?
That honestly could have gone better. But now, at least I can get back one of my tools of the trade. The Floor Scorcher. I'm going to need it. Using the grinder, this tar trap, and the flamethrower floor trap.
Man, the sorceress is really tossing us into the deep end of the pool.
Yeah, it's way more intense than the usual training sessions.
This is not part of your training. There's something different about these new rifts. Every war mage in the Order is investigating.
Finally, we get to be real heroes like Maximilian.
I will settle for you two staying alive and keeping the orcs out of the rift.
Alright. I am going to show you how I set up my kitchen. It takes a few waves, because it's an expensive setup. But now the traps are working now.
Ready
Let's let them
as
through.
always.
Enemies are preparing to breach one of our gates. The door is down. There are enemies in our rift room.
never see this one. Yeah, now's the time.
Our enemies are breaking through elsewhere. They've breached another door. Here they come.
Yes. Basically, and I know I probably should be saying this from the
That
start,
right there should be extra credit.
use your weapons in order to get the cash you need to set up the traps.
That'll work. No better place than this. Just like in training. Let's go.
And of course, once it is sufficiently set up, let the walking meat supply come in and get roasted.
Enemies at the rift.
Ow!
They're almost there. They're entering the rift.
I managed to completely 5-skull this last night,
Enemies at the
but
rift.
the console locked up, so I couldn't record it. And yet now, I'm fully refreshed, but letting orcs through willy-nilly.
All right, let's do this.
More enemies on the way.
Oh. Damn it, I forgot those things jam. Thankfully, it doesn't stay jammed for long. Sometimes, in order to get a sufficient amount,
Textbook.
you need 2.
Just like in training.
And if they manage to get past, you also need a trap for insurance. Why are they all choosing to go that way?
Another expected victory. Sorceress, if only the oldest living war mage can open rifts, wouldn't that mean...
Yes, Kelsey. The oldest is Master Cygnus if he is still alive. But why would Master Cygnus open rifts for orcs to pass through from other worlds?
I know rifts provide magic, but this magic is not a positive force.
Keep the orcs at bay. I must travel elsewhere for answers.
Great. We fight the bad guys, she takes a vacation. It's cool.
The optimal spot. Totally ready.
Since we have acid pools in this level, allow me to show you another one of my special signatures.
Enemies are preparing to breach
Orc
one of our
bone
gates.
broth.
They've broken
Ingredients:
through a gate.
oregano, other spices, they can give it some heat, and orcs. How to achieve this? Simple. First, have the orcs run through a patch of grinders. Weak ones don't have a lot of meat, but the big ones have a lot of bone. Once you've collected sufficient amounts, make sure you find a way to send them into the acid. A good way
This will surprise them.
would be spring traps.
Those are kobolds. They'll also set off our traps.
Yes, but the grinder will be able to kill them quickly because of their weak constitution.
That worked.
Although, if you want to prepare their meat, make sure to separate it from the orc. You know, I can't believe Robot Studios actually shut down Orcs Must Die Unchained. I love that game. Really wish they would bring it back for console. I mean, think about it. Consoles rely more on multiplayer than computers do. Both actually equally, but still,
Yeah, I'm good.
one more than the other.
Enemies are attacking another front. They've breached another door.
Yeah, I see that. If they were to bring back Orcs Must Die Unchained, allow them to play it on console, like Switch or PlayStation 5, then it would be able to benefit more. Not to mention, I want my damn Knoll Hunter character back. Not to mention the female Orc War Master. And Blood Spike. I miss playing as Blood Spike.
Of course we won.
But that's neither here nor there. I mean, it's completely up to them if they revive it.
I love traps.
I just wish they
Nuh-uh,
would.
Not enough coin.
Now, keep in mind, Even this is where we have the general area of the spring traps. That area is going to occasionally launch them onto the bridge rather than into the acid, which is important. Which is why it's important to use spring traps down here, as well as make sure they're close enough to the opening in order to land in the acid.
There are enemies in our rift room.
Brains only take you so far. Now I'm angry.
Entering the rift.
Exactly where I want it. I need more coin.
Weird. Wonder why they're not coming through both. Wait. God's sake, there's no one in the room.
School them.
Alright, maybe we should upgrade the grinder.
Ready to fight? So, do you think the sorceress will be back soon?
We're doing pretty well on our own.
Hey, Kelsey, how do you know so much about rifts and the order?
I study all the time, Egan. I'd like to know all the answers.
Then tell me why glue doesn't stick to the inside of the tube.
Is the point of living.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Enemies are preparing to breach one of our gates.
Seeing as they're going to be
Broken
weak,
through a gate.
aka light and medium, not to mention the archers. We keep our distance, they'll run right through it. See what I mean? Keep your distance from the archers.
Orc archers. They have pretty long-range attacks.
Yep, I remember from the simulations. We're on fire. That'll work.
I hate wasting good meat. But in some situations, it's best to discard rotten ingredients.
Let's do this.
Enemies are attacking on another front. They've breached another door. Waiting on the girls to show up.
Next major. I'm back. I'm getting the hang of this. I'm feeling this one. I need more coins.
Now, for those unfamiliar with the series, here's a warning I can give all of you. If there's a pool of water, acid, or lava, do not jump into it.
coins. Feeling good. Should be good.
You're supposed to be free. This is not that much better. With this summer, I will never play about this. What this skill. Forget that.
Not enough coins.
More enemies on the way! Does anyone see smoke? Go that way!
Hey! Wait! Let's do this. Pour it off. Hope that works.
More enemies on the way!
That really hurt. Shake it off.
I did not know he could do that. He apparently has the ability to jump up and then slam down and stun any enemy he hits.
Who's next?
Believe it or not, this one gave me some trouble last night.
I have consulted the archives. It is as I feared. We are not facing something new, but something very old.
Oh, hi, welcome back. We've just been killing orcs and stuff. No big deal.
Okay, so what's the deal with these strange rifts?
First, stop this next assault. Then I will tell you the tale.
Now, what we are going to do is funnel them into one staircase.
Now that's an orc stopper.
Then, we're going to booby trap the stairs.
Let her rip.
And that probably wasn't the best idea, but
All set.
stick with your choices.
Enemies are preparing to breach one of our gates. They've broken through a gate.
Whoa, that ogre seems bigger out here in the wild.
And remember, if he hits you, he will stun you.
They're almost there. They're entering the rift. Has anyone seen Todd?
I can't take much more. I could do better. Won't get fooled again.
There are enemies in our rift room.
Well, all right. Yeah, looking good. That's the stuff. Ready to fight? Oh yeah, that's how it goes. We did it. catch you off guard. Little short on funds. All right, let's go.
More enemies on the way!
Looks like I got a big order to fill.
Enemies at the rift! Ow! There are enemies in our rift room!
Damn it.
More enemies on the way! They're almost there! Enemies at the rift! There are enemies in our rift room!
Anyone else?
Oh, that's a big pile. Oh, that's definitely in this. There you go. You got more down there. Let's see. Take this shit up.
That's the stuff.
Well, here's the biggest two, because you also got to upgrade down.
Ready to roll.
Keep down.
More enemies on the way!
Anyone got a band-aid?
Great. Yeah. You just want to get them free. That's actually better. Not cheating, but definitely trying hard. That's a good technique. Yes.
More enemies on the way!
Wow, I managed to break a hundred person kill streak. Oh, come on. Six ogres? Really?
Hey, shouldn't have messed with me. Did we win? One for Team Orc.
It doesn't really stop people coming down. Attack. Hey, Paul, yeah. Give it to him. All right.
Hmm.
You and Trent are neck and neck. Your neck a little longer. Okay. You good? There's a really big gap in the next level, but James, I'm telling you, you have everything you need to catch up. I believe in you.
The story of Master Cygnus is known to all.
Oh, Master Cygnus taught my hero Maximilian.
Yes, he tried to teach your hero. He was my teacher as well.
Didn't you turn evil for
Don't test me.
Sorry, sorceress.
What is not known is the story of his best friend, the elf Volric. Human and elf fought side by side, the most talented war mages of the Order. Before infighting forced the Horde into small factions, they used massive traps and defeated the largest orc armies. Cygnus and Volric were the best young war mages of their generation. But when their final test came, only one of them would pass.
Oh, yeah, what's wrong, Eric? May or may not need a new drill. I do have other spoons, but not for you. No, it's out. It's done. You're done. You're done. That one's done. Does Trent get it? Yeah, he definitely gets it. Got your book, Eric? Bring the automatic drill and yours, please. You should collect, man. You can get a better spoon. I'm telling you. Not bad. It's actually pretty bad. It's very bad. Here we go. Ladle. Go, 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 weapons, man. What the heck happened to your spoon? That's it! Must have overheated the drill, man. Oh, it's good! Okay. Yo! Oh, no! Oh, yeah! Hey! It's broken! It's done! No more of this! Yeah, I think that's enough. Finally answers! Hurry up. That's my job. That's it. James, you know the rules until it dies. Oh, nice. Yeah. There you go. The thing's wild. Eric's been hoarding a lot of concrete dust. I guess that's an advantage. That's a good thing. All right. That's it. That's all
Here
I got.
we are once again, friend Vorwick, fighting the largest orc armies ever assembled.
I welcome it, friend Cygnus. I am curious about what drives the orcs.
orcs. You must admit, they are far more willing to die for their cause than our own order mages.
They're definitely stubborn. Or perhaps just stupid.
Perhaps. Nonetheless, their numbers are no match for my strength and your knowledge of rift magic.
This will surprise them. Yes, I'm ready. I love this device. A master's war machine. Perfection. Here's where they will fall. Perhaps one of these. I must have more coin. Ready to fight.
Perhaps I should have thought that through for more form. I really should have thought this through more.
Are we?
Enemies are preparing to breach one of our gates. Heavy orcs. This should be fun.
Do not take them for granted. They are a bit meaner than their smaller counterparts.
They're attacking a barricade.
Well, that's just great.
Our enemies, they're breaking
Blow
through
again.
again. They've broken through a gate. Here they come. There are enemies in our rift room.
They're entering the rift. Enemies at the rift. More enemies in the rift.
No better spot than
They're
here.
almost there. Enemies at the rift. There are enemies in our rift room.
Ow! 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 I'll be back.
Enemies at the rift.
Here and ready to fight. Ouchie. They did not pass!
No, they didn't. And with what I have planned, they won't be getting far from here either.
Very good. Prepared as always.
Now, I still have 3 more waves to get through. That took way too long. And I'm running out of time for this recording. So, I'm going to have to cut it in a few seconds. So thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And please join the fight.